What's up, everybody? This is Michael from Detail in the Shadow, coming to you with a Lightroom tutorial. Actually, I'm just going to show you a few things. We're not even going to call it a tutorial. As you see there, the Lightroom algorithm can see all this information, so don't be afraid to use that auto button. I'm not, and I actually have a fine arts degree in photography, so the point of that, it actually sees things that you can't. Especially, I got these images developed, the film developed at thedarkroom.com. Once again, I'm not sponsored by them, but they do a very good job. As you see here, all my Cinestill came out fine. A lot of people are having trouble issues with development, but they do a very good job. And they have a 24-bit scanner. That is a very deep bit depth, so you can see that it has a lot of information. So what I do is, yes, I actually start off with the auto mode, and then I go from there, because like I said, the Lightroom algorithm can see a lot more than what we can see. It can see deep into those histograms, and it could really give you a starting point, because that's basically what it is. I don't keep it at auto. I start off with auto just to see what the algorithm sees, and then I adjust it with my own eye. So here we go. Let's start it off here. This is a shot I took walking through Manhattan, close to Times Square, just a little bit outside Times Square. Go ahead and hit that auto button and see what it sees. And I always bring down the blacks, because with this film, it really needs help with the blacks. And I always like to raise up the clarity. That really gives it a nice little bit of separation there. And as you can see, it's just as quick and easy as that. It's also comes down with a matter of workflow. You know, do you have time to sit and really intensely go through all of them, or maybe you are editing for someone who has a swift deadline? So like I mentioned, the auto mode, you know, get off that ego. I don't shoot in auto mode, but if you had to, go ahead, why not? But I really don't recommend it. But anyway, well, maybe so, because you know, these cameras are getting more and more advanced. It can see a lot more things than maybe you can see. Start off with that auto mode, check the blacks, and here also I could give you a little tour of some different color looks in Lightroom. You have the aged photo there, and you can see you can bring back all the detail because it is scanned at 24-bit. And you have a bleached bypassed. Once again, bring back all that detail, and you can sharpen it up and do the things that you need after that. One of my favorites is the old cross processing. Really, this film is so versatile. It takes on all these looks so very well. And you can even do the black and white looks too. Like I said, it brings back all that detail. Having a 24-bit scanner makes a huge difference. And up next here, going to go to one of my favorite images. It was a interior shot. I do a lot of work. I wrote about Ed Ruscha, the suspension of judgment, and you know, the 26 gas stations. If you don't know about him and you're a photographer, look him up. His whole ideology in photography was the suspension of judgment, and I do a lot of storefronts, so this is one of my plays on that. And as you can see, it turns out really well. Really, colors are not washed out. They're really nice, and that's it. You can check the close-ups there and give it a try. See you next video.